All right, in the trenches out here at Dunbar. I'm with one of the coaches, Bobby Enoch the third, man. First of all, I want to talk about the QB lab, and then we'll get into you being offensive coordinator for Dunbar, man. Let's talk about how that all
QB
came
lab,
about.
man, we started, my father and Gregory Clark. Gregory Clark was one of the top quarterbacks in the area, played at Theodore Roosevelt, went on to Virginia State. Grew up with my dad, man, and actually taught me a lot coming up playing quarterback. Kind of introduced it to me, and I fell in love with it. He started the QB lab back in 2015, and I ended up taking over when I finished school. Played at Bowie State University quarterback, and just fell in love with it, man. I got a passion for it. It's helping these kids and helping them develop, and especially quarterbacks from the DMV area. So that's when we started, and we still going here strong.
You know, I wanted to talk about that. Why was it important to start? I heard you talk about it, the development of younger kids at the quarterback position. Why was that important for you?
I just think that position translates to life, man. Being accountable, being a leader, that position, that's the only thing I played my whole career. And that's when I met Coach Bink, man. Being a young pup playing, when he was at Beacon House, he recruited me to come over there actually to play with them. And I just think that position, as I get older, man, it translates to so many things in life. It's being a leader, being accountable, putting the work in, and everything falling on your shoulders. So being able to touch the ball every play, having an impact on the game was why I fell in love with it.
You know, as far as on the next level, what have you been hearing about the quarterbacks in our area and the DMV on the whole?
Yeah, man, it's been tough, man. Just the stigma from the area that we're not known for quarterbacks. A lot of West Coast, and you got Florida and maybe Texas, known more for quarterbacks in this area. And we're just trying to change that, man. And it's getting them to understand, like, the detail, the intangible things that comes with the position. I've been lucky and fortunate enough to coach a lot of guys that came from the area to go to the next level. Most recently, Khalil Wilkins when I was at Roosevelt. So I'm just kids like that, man. We're just trying to keep this thing moving, get more to come out the area, and get them to, just fall in love with the position.
Let me ask you, how important was it a few years ago to see someone like Caleb Williams win the Heisman coming from the area, man?
Man, that was tough. I feel like he opened a lot of doors for the area, man, put a lot of highlights and a spotlight on the area. And before that, you had Dwayne Haskins, and but even before that, you had Brian Leftwich. So, man, this guy's coming from the area. But more recently, having a number one pick come from this area, somebody that these kids can relate to, watch on TV and understand he came from this area. And now it's just understanding the work he put in, the love that he put into the position, the everyday grind that he put in. It didn't happen overnight, so.
You know, working with these kids, what are some of the things that you see as far as development side that you want to see more of them working on, even outside of them working with you?
I'd say just the off-the-field things. Getting parents to understand this is a commitment. Whether you're training, whether you're working, just playing on the team, you got to do extra work before practice and after practice. So just getting them to understand it doesn't happen overnight. Just showing up to play, you won't gain a competitive advantage unless you put in the work. So my main thing is just outworking everybody. Understanding that the more work I put in, the more result I'm going to get out of that. So just getting them to understand, man, if you want to play this position, it's the hardest position in sports, arguably. So, and most rewarding in some cases as well, with NILs and things of that nature. A lot of these kids got opportunities to feed their family early in college, so there's opportunities we didn't have. So getting them to understand, you got to take it even more serious if you want to make a name for yourself out here.
That's a great point. With that being said, on the next level, they don't really want to wait because with that being said, either win now or you're getting fired. That's how it is on the next level. So to prepare with your quarterbacks, man, how important is the classroom study, knowing pre-snap reads, knowing how to make adjustments as you come up to the line? How important is that?
Man, very important. I tell my quarterbacks, man, it's 80% mental, 20% physical, So it's the work that we put in the classroom, understanding the answers to the test before we get them. So when we get out there on Fridays, man, it should be clean. We should be understanding what coverages we're getting, what defensive structure, understanding the fronts, our reads, our progressions. All of them things should be prepared throughout the week. And that takes, commitment. These guys got to understand, this don't stop when we get off the field. They got to live it, breathe it, and everything got to be detailed, very oriented. And Coach Bink, man, he stressed that all the time. Coach me, I'm just passing down the information I got from him.
No, I want to go back because this year, they're going to be the 100, man. The state champs last year, Turkey Bowl champs last year. What do you see the team right now with the quarterbacks, with Bronson Dukes leaving last year, moving on to the college? What do you see out of Josh and Sammy, man? The quarterback.
Josh and Sammy, I'm excited, man. We got a young guy, Sammy, coming in, transfer kid, entering his sophomore year. Then we got a senior. So it's a good balance. And they've been competing well. They support each other, but they work. and I let them know, man, the best man is going to win the competition. But just seeing them from when I first got here, man, it's been a huge improvement. So I'm definitely excited to see what they do. We've been bumping against each other for the most part, so Wednesday will be our first bump against somebody else. So, we'll assess the film. We'll see how they come out, but I'm excited.
Let me ask you, how exciting, man, to be the offensive coordinator for them?
Man, it's a blessing, man. Just the history and tradition of the team was the first opportunity that I got to coach high school football was here. So I coached here with Bink, man, a couple times, and he always had an open door for me. And I'm grateful for that. And not only, his football knowledge, but just his character as a man. Just seeing the respect he get in the area, man, that's definitely somebody I aspire to be. I got certain goals that me and him talk about, man, so he got my best interest. So I'm here to help bring value. We here to win another state championship.
I got to ask you, man, you see yourself being a head coach one day?
Nah, definitely. That's my aspirations, man. I love it. I got a passion for it. Just got to get out my own way, just mature. I'll be 30 this year, so just looking to figure out the intangible things. The same way I'm teaching them quarterbacks, they don't know, man. Coach Bink been teaching me, just off the field as a coach. So we always trying to learn, man, and just leave my ego at the door and just understand and be humble and just stay down to work.
Yeah, I'm just glad, man, I finally got a chance to talk to you, man. I've been seeing you watch the last couple of seasons, man, just seeing you doing your thing, man. I just really wanted to put a spotlight on that QB Lab thing that you're doing, man, really helping developing the young kids in our area, man, so they can make it on to the next level.
Man, I
who are some of the notables, man, that was part of the program that moved on?
Yeah, Khalil Wilkins, man. We had Brian Plummer. He was the first quarterback in 17 years. I played at Quince Orchard to go, Division I out there. So had Kendall Anderson. We got Sammy Makins now. Naeem Woods over there at St. John's. He's a top quarterback in the area right now. Got a lot of Division I offers, so he got a lot of potential, man. And it's just getting these kids to understand whatever level you go to, it's a blessing. Take advantage of it and to just strive to dominate. That's my thing, man. If we're going to get there, let's play. Let's not get there and sit on the bench and never get an opportunity. Let's go somewhere we can perform.
Definitely, man. That's a lot of talent in this area, man. Definitely. I would definitely like to see them, do their thing on the next level, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, I truly appreciate your time today, man.
Yes, sir. Respect,
again,
man.
Bobby Enoch the third, man.
Sir. Dunbar, man. Never States, man.
That's what's up, man.
Sir.
Appreciate your time today. In the trenches, we out.